Hello, dear children. Welcome to the English literature class. Today we will start a new lesson from our literature textbook. What is the name of the lesson, children? Yes, Jawaharlal Nehru. Who is Jawaharlal Nehru? Yes, Jawaharlal Nehru was the first Prime Minister of the independent India. Before we move on to the lesson, all of you watch this video.
Ma'am, will you please tell us about Nehru Chacha?
What? Your Chacha?
He was not only Chacha for me, but also for each and every child of our country.
What Nandini is saying is correct. He is very fond of children.
Ma'am, he was born on November 14th, 1889.
Hey, that's the day we celebrate as Children's Day. We also get a holiday.
See, we are celebrating his birthday as Children's Day. Let me show you some of the important pictures of these leaders. He was born in a very rich family. Born with a silver spoon, he was raised like a prince. He was very intelligent. Once, when he was a boy, he was playing with his friends. The ball fell into a small pit. Everyone tried to take it out, but the ball did not come out. Nehru went inside and bought water and poured it in the pit. Slowly, the ball came up. Everyone jumped with joy. Nehru and Gandhi had a very good and close relationship. Both of them together fought for our freedom. For this, they had been put behind bars many times. From the prison, Nehru wrote many letters to his daughter Indira Gandhi. All those letters had been published as a book called Discovery of India. He was the first Prime Minister of the freed India. He passed away in 1964.
Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was a freedom fighter and the first Prime Minister of independent India, and a central figure in Indian politics before and after independence. Now let's move on to the lesson, children. All of you look at the textbook and listen. Jawaharlal Nehru, or Chacha Nehru as children fondly called him, was the first Prime Minister of independent India. He fought for India's independence and was imprisoned 9 times in this struggle. As Prime Minister, he developed India into a strong, peaceful nation. Jawaharlal Nehru loved children immensely, and his birthday, 14th November, is celebrated as Children's Day in India. Listen, children, who was Jawaharlal Nehru? Yes, Jawaharlal Nehru was the first Prime Minister of India. Children fondly called him Chacha Nehru. Fondly means lovingly. Children lovingly called him Chacha Nehru. Why he was called Chacha Nehru? Because he used to love children very much. And that's why on his birthday, 14th November, is celebrated as Children's Day. Dear children, do you remember how we celebrated Children's Day in our school? Do you remember, children? Yeah, we were wearing color dresses. We brought our favorite food, and we were sharing that with our friends and teachers. Do you remember that? And we used to conduct different kinds of colorful programs also. No, children? Dear children, do you miss those days? Let's pray to God to save us, to recover from this pandemic situation. Okay, children, Nehru fought for India's independence and he was imprisoned. Imprisoned means he was put into jail many times. Almost 9 times he was put into jail. As a Prime Minister, he developed India into a strong and peaceful nation. Jawaharlal Nehru was born on 14th November 1889 in Allahabad in British India. His mother was Swarup Rani Tauzu and his father was Motilal Nehru. Motilal Nehru was a very successful lawyer and also participated in the independence struggle. For the first 16 years of his life, Nehru was taught at home by tutors and English governors. He later went to England and studied at Harrow School and Trinity College, Cambridge. Then Nehru went on to study law in London. He returned to India in 1912 and took a keen interest in the independence struggle. In 1916, he married Kamla Kaul. A year later, their daughter Indira was born. She too would grow up to follow in her father's footsteps and one day become the Prime Minister of India. So listen children, Jawaharlal Nehru was born on 14th November 1889 in Allahabad. At that time, India was under the rule of the British people. And who were their parents? Yes, his mother was Swarup Rani Tauzu and his father was Motilal Nehru. And Motilal Nehru was a very successful lawyer. And at the same time, his father was also an important leader of the Indian independence movement. And for the first 16 years of his life, Nehru was taught at home by the tutors and English governors. Governors means ladies who taught and took care of children in private houses. Later, Nehru went to England for higher studies. He studied at Harrow School and Trinity College in Cambridge. Then after that, Nehru continued studying law in London. Then when did he return to India? Yes, he returned to India in 1912. After reaching India, he took a keen interest in independence struggle. Keen interest means very strong interest. Then in 1916, he married Kamla Kaul. Who was his wife, children? Yes, Kamla Kaul. A year later, that means after a year, their daughter Indira was born. And she too would grow up to follow in her father's footsteps and one day become the Prime Minister of India. Do you know who is Indira Gandhi? Yes, Indira Gandhi was the first woman Prime Minister of India. And she was the daughter of the great leader Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Although Nehru was always connected with the political situations of his time, he wholeheartedly joined the freedom movement after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. On 13th April 1919, a large number of non-violent protesters gathered at Jallianwala Bagh. When, under the command of Brigadier General Dyer, the gates of the place were closed, so the protesters could not escape. Then the British military fired at them continuously for 10 minutes, killing 379 people and injuring at least 1,200 more people. When Nehru heard how brutally these unarmed civilians were attacked, he vowed to fight the British in every way he could. This incident moved him to increase his effort for India's independence. So, Nehru was always connected with the political situations of his time. But he wholeheartedly joined the freedom movement after the incident of Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Wholeheartedly means completely sincere. That means he sincerely joined this freedom movement after the incident Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Massacre means the killing of a large number of people. Children, have you heard about the Jallianwala Bagh massacre? It's one of the freedom movement. That is, on 13th April in 1919, a large number of non-violent protesters gathered at Jallianwala Bagh. Jallianwala Bagh is a place. So, a large number of freedom fighters gathered at a place named Jallianwala Bagh. At that time, Brigadier General Dyer ordered his force to close the gates of the place from all the sides so that the protesters could not escape. After closing the gate from all the sides, the British military fired at them continuously for 10 minutes, killing 379 people and injuring at least 1,200 more people. The British military brutally killed many people in this attempt. And all these people were unarmed civilians. They were not having any weapon in their hands. Nehru came to know this incident, and from that moment he took a vow. Vow means promise. And what was his vow? Yes, to fight the British in every way he could. And this incident moved him. Moved him means he was touched by this incident. And that increased his effort for India's independence. Did you understand these paragraphs, children? Okay, all of you read these paragraphs. We'll continue the chapter in the next class. Take care, children. Thank you and have a nice day.